Welcome to Voodoo Whiskey Gaming, and this is my late review of Quantum Break. I played it on the Xbox One. It's also available on the PC, I believe. So the story in this game goes, you play as Jack Joyce and you've been invited to a university by your friend to help him with something. Well, it turns out that something is a time machine, and in the process of testing it, you and he break time. And by breaking time, you gain super time powers. Those powers you use to battle the evil corporation while you are on your journey to try and fix time. Quantum Break does something really interesting in that there's like a TV show attached to it that you stream in between the chapters of the game. And each of the episodes is about 20 some minutes long, and while you could skip it, I wouldn't recommend it because it fills in a lot of the gaps as to what's going on, not specifically with your character, but with the other characters in the game. I really enjoyed the sound in this game. I think it was really well done. I think the effects really matched up well with the sound effects. So when you're pausing time, sprinting through time, dodging through time, etc., the sound effects really work well with it. As for the voice acting, it's top notch. I mean, they did bring in a bunch of real actors to play the characters in the show as well as in the game, and they use their likeness and everything, and it's really good. The voice acting work is amazing. However, the show, on the other hand, I don't know if it's poor acting or if it's poor writing. It just doesn't feel natural. Most of the dialogue just feels weird and, well, unnatural. Now, as for the gameplay and controls, it's a third-person shooter with some platforming elements, not full-on platforming, though. Now, as I said, you have time power, so you can freeze time for your enemies, you can create a time shield, you can, dodge through time, you can do stuff like that. And you have to use those time powers in the combat situations combined with your guns, which I will say I was a little disappointed at this selection of guns. Now, in combat, this game definitely uses a cover system, and, well, it's a little squirrely. Now, when it comes to the platforming elements, they're mostly used to get from story point to story point or shootout to shootout. And they're definitely not the strongest part of the game. But that's mostly because of the controls. For whatever reason, the shooting is pretty tight, but the movement feels slippery. And that slippery movement really does affect both the platforming and the cover system, because you don't lock into cover. You just kind of move and your character crouches behind it. But because the controls feel so slippery, it's very easy to move out of cover accidentally. Now, as for the graphics, I was really impressed by this game because they use the likenesses of the actors that are playing these characters. So it looks really good, but at times it's a little Uncanny Valley. For the most part, they look really good, but other times they don't look entirely human. It's like those robots that look superhuman, but move in a really jerky or unnatural manner. But the tech they used to capture the faces and whatnot, that was great. Unfortunately, I have to address the show again, and, well, it doesn't hold up as well. A lot of the special effects seem cheap. And some of them, they make the video quality look weird and kind of fake at times. I don't know why, but it did get a little distracting. It was never anything that made me sit there and go, oh god, I can't watch this. Overall, I definitely think the game is worth playing. I wouldn't feel comfortable saying that it's worth full price, though. I think if you are going to buy it, then buy it when it's on sale or when the prices come down. Which, yeah, that's unfortunate, but it just wasn't quite there for me. So, in the comments below, why don't you let me know, if you could go back in time, would you go back in time? Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. And if you like what I'm doing in general, share or subscribe. Have a good one.